Here's also another interesting clip that I found. You know, a lot of y'all are gonna click off. I don't give a fuck because it's again on Impulsive where we watch the Red Pill clip, but it's about TikTokers. So if you're trying to be a TikToker, just be wary. You know, you might blow up fast, but you might fall off harder and faster. Pause. Just because there's no like actual, I don't know, fan base or like substance behind it. You feel me?
These people that blow up, they just launched into the stratosphere of sudden fame and fortune. It can destroy someone who hasn't had a longer curve to be able to get used to it and feel the pitfalls and see other people who've gone through the pitfalls. But at the same time, it's beneficial because they can fall back and see other people that have gone the pitfalls. They can learn from the mistakes of the past. So it all balances out.
It's happening, I think, more on TikTok.
Yeah, for sure.
Than
TikTok
other platform.
Yeah.
I mean,
and by the way, before we get into it, I feel like this also relates to artists who have songs pop off on TikTok, or artists who are TikTokers and they get their song to blow up. Like, yeah, you might get a hit song. Yeah, you might sign to a label, whatever. But just because you get 1 million streams of like these little kids who hear a TikTok sound, they do not give a fuck about you. They're just gonna move on to the next TikTok sound that's trending next week even. So you could fall off even harder. Sure, like the streams will be stuck in their libraries and like you'll still be making money for a bit, but like in 2 years, again, I always say this, back to Walmart, bro. You're gonna be feeding the fucking geckos in the back of the pet section.
man, some of these TikTok stars, and we knew that it would happen, and it's happening as we speak. But
well, like gone.
Yeah, but you just blow up too quick, and then what? Now where are you? Like,
Yeah.
Well, and there's so
and how do you pivot? You know, that's the other thing.
Also, attitude is a big thing too. So like, I feel like
you have to use TikTok as a growth method and then venture off into other things that'll last longer. Agreed. TikTok is like the billboard. It's like the advertising. But you need to monetize other ways. I mean, TikTok, you can't even really make that much money anyway. But like, you can get ultra famous off of it. But I don't even know many other TikTokers. There's only like a select few that I feel like are actually mainstream at this point. Like Bryce Hall and Addison Rae and Charlie. Like, they're mega stars, but that happens on every platform. And so the rest of the TikTokers, I feel like they low-key need other jobs. But again, with the music, yes, you need it as a growth method to get your songs up. It's practically the best way. But you almost, I don't even know what the best method would be. I feel like that's why SoundCloud, when you actually get a SoundCloud fan base that's like listening to all your songs and it's organic because people are like reposting it or whatever, they actually follow your account. They don't just see it on their For You page, and they don't even follow your account. When they hear your sound, they just hear the sound and they don't even care who the artist is. They just really just play the song. It might even be a sped up version. It might not even be like what you created or like chopped and screwed. So yeah, SoundCloud, even YouTube, those are like the best ways. That's why I don't even like playlisting all too much, because once you get too dependent on that, like say what happened with Lil Baby, bruh. Once you get the machine behind you, and then say you go independent afterwards, you lost all of the momentum. You're gonna go back to like doing 10,000 streams just because it's organically, and it's harder to come by streams if you're not playlisted by Rap Caviar, and then they're gonna say you fell off when in all reality that's not the case necessarily.
the faster, the cockier for some reason. I don't know if that's a thing.
Well, no, because it's like, I'm better than everyone else. I hit this metric before anybody else hit this one faster than everybody. And yes, it's true, because it will always be true. But at the same time, it can give like each new generation. And I've got no problem with like new generations of creator. I'm all about it. But it's just like, it gets that the ego grows and grows. It's like, you know, you started out on Vine, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because my girlfriend, when
Johnny says they need a better system for paying creators on TikTok that'd help TikTok and the creators build a better overall platform like YouTube. Actually, there's a platform, actually TikTok in China. It literally almost looks like YouTube. Like, it has like full length videos, I believe, and like they're horizontal. I don't know. Look it up on YouTube. Somebody's showing you it about TikTok in China. Because it's completely built up. They test all of the features there, and then they bring it to the Americans. I don't know if you can monetize right now though, because the reason that TikTokers don't get paid that much is because the content's so short, like 15 seconds. Like if you put a 30-second ad before a 15-second video, people are just gonna leave the app. So how do you really monetize that? You have to monetize it through sponsorships. Now, if TikTok has like a sponsorship matcher program with the creators, like that would be sick. But I feel like they already have that. I think my friend's like a big TikToker. He doesn't show his face, but he said it like doesn't really work that well. And the music quality has definitely decreased over time. I'd say it's become oversaturated. And therefore, when you listen to a bunch of music that is like, there's a lot of amateur work now. However, the top end quality has become better just because we've explored different ways to create sounds. But of course, there's a ton more mid music just because anyone and their fucking 4-year-old son can go on GarageBand or BandLab and make music and put it on TikTok. And for whatever reason, for the stupidest shit, because China's algorithm literally is trying to make us brain dead as Americans so that they can culturally take us over from within. Literally, that's a thing. I know some of y'all know that already. Like the algorithm in America is supposed to, it pushes content that is outrageous or like, what is the word? Ignorant or just shit that's like dangerous, shit that does not promote intellectualism, shit that does not promote anything positive, just makes Americans act stupid, potentially die, potentially hurt themselves, do crazy acts. Whereas in China, they promote like new inventions and things like that and conservatism that'll like have, because they're having like a problem with making kids over there, or at least they were at some point. Or maybe that's Japan because they have too many waifus and internet fake AI girlfriends. But regardless, there's a lot of mid music on TikTok because again, they're promoting like non-actual artwork through all these TikTok jingles that are not actual good songs. Do I think TikTok made it harder for new artists to be taken seriously and be able to reach mainstream status and becoming legacy artists? Because these days TikTok hits are low-key Billboard hits. I think that again, there's just a lot of mid music out there and TikTok runs through songs so fast, like within a week, like that trend is over, or like I can't even keep up with it. So yeah, I'd say TikTok has made it harder for a lot of artists if you use that as a route. But like if you play the slow game, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. If you're trying to play this TikTok game and not actually build a fan base, and yes, TikTok plays into the slow game a little bit. Like if you don't play the slow game, you're just gonna keep chasing after this rat race of like trying to get a TikTok hit every single album. But if you actually have a solidified fan base, say like Cardi, say like Yeet, say like Uzi, whatever, y'all can say they fell off, or any of these artists, Trippie Redd, but realistically, whenever they drop, they're gonna get millions of streams. That should be the goal, to live off of your art or live off of your work. If you gotta go get another job, I'm not saying you a failure, but like you lost that round. And I have no idea what the best way to promote your music is as an upcoming artist anymore. Honestly, it's harder and harder now just because there's so much competition. Like everybody has a microphone. You literally just gotta like find a unique way. Every single time there is a method, like the methods, the TikTok method. Now that's even oversaturated. So like, yeah, a lot of people are telling you like you got to post on TikTok every day, whatever. Well, that shit doesn't work as well as it used to anymore either. So you got to find the next thing before all of the other people find out. That's literally the sauce. It's not about finding out from everybody else what to do, because once everybody knows, it's already over with. But ultimately, it's just outworking, yeah. And it's not even outworking, like just a lot of people tread water. Like they'll just go to the studio and work. Like, no, you actually got to execute. Like if you go to the studio and make a bunch of songs and never release it and never go through a rollout, you have to have a ton of iterations about everything in the process, so you can learn and get more data as to like what is working in this rollout process of you releasing music, and then push harder and scale on the things that are working. And that goes for literally every business, not just like music.